Okay, introduction part two. Um, the walls, I did the exterior walls from top of the foundation wall level, and I did them up either to first floor ceiling, high ceiling, or second floor ceiling, or some combination of those two. Okay, with the expectation that when we create the floor system will remove the void from the stud and drywall area of the wall. Leave the sheathing in the brick or the stone in place. Okay, so that's why the walls really are going full height. Okay, all the way from top of foundation up. It's a little bit different than the way we did it in the previous class, but I want you to see both ways of how it can be done. Okay, if you're dealing with a multi-story building, it's best to do your wall full height as best as you can. Okay, and I've had to edit some profiles on some of these walls to get them to fit, especially this one here in the front, the little arced curve, and we may have to edit that again as we go through this. Come on here. The laptop is moving slow with the screen recorder on it. Okay. So I wanted to. That's just weird. It won't do anything there. Okay. Um, and then I've got the interior walls in also, and most of them are either go from top of finished floor to ceiling, whether it's high ceiling or first floor ceiling or second floor ceiling. You can see some of them go all the way up. Just depends on um, the situation. What I have not put in here for you is any of the floors, and I'm going to do a video on floors, and then we're going to get kind of moving through that. I'll do the best I can to provide you with doors and windows that we're going to use, and then the roof is going to be kind of interesting. So we'll have to venture into that as we go. Some of the walls that I do not have, and you can't see it very well here, but around the staircase, I don't have those walls pinned in place and finalized, because if you look at the stair detail on sheet 3, you can see you've got a landing down in the basement with 2-inch furring to the drywall, and then it joins in with the regular wall going up. So you kind of have to build the landings um, and the stairs and kind of stuff before we put that furring. I mean, you could put the furring in, I guess, if we needed to already. But anyway, I have not done the stairs or a lot of the walls and things that deal with the stair itself. Let's see, the master bath shower. Um, I do not have it in because it has a glass door and wall around it, so that has to be done. Um, I think that pretty well explains where we're starting at. Um, the one wall here, this little piece of a wall right here, is actually exterior stone on both sides on a 4-inch concrete block. Okay, so that one is in here, and it wraps around here also. If we look at, if you look at the walls, let's just go into the list of walls here, and I'm going to try and clean this up some to get rid of what I don't or not using. Okay, so we got the 2 exterior bricks, um, stone on studs, and you can see here I've got 4 different stone on 2x4 studs. One of them and I'm using them in different places. This one has wraps on the ends because we got one instance where it needs to be wrapped. That's just on one side only, no wraps. I can't remember what the deal is with that one. That one's got stud on both sides. I had to play with the sizes of the stone a little bit to get things to line up the way the books, the plans kind of show them. And then interiors, I've got a 2x4 stud, a 2x6 stud, a 9-inch, which would be two 2x4 studs, which are these walls right here. The book shows it as 8 inches. So basically, what they would do is, if they don't build it out of a 2x8 at 7¼ inches, they would use two 2x4 walls next to each other. Okay, just kind of depends on the builder, but it's supposed to be, a 9-inch thick wall, basically. Okay, so that kind of wraps up the intro stuff here, and then we'll start looking at floors and how's kind of the best way to deal with the floors.